What will it take for this Labor government to drop its support for Israel? What will it take for this Labor government to drop its support for the disastrous and genocidal invasion of Gaza? What will it take for Australia to start standing up to the United States and Israel and actually take actions to stop the genocide unfolding in Gaza? Apparently, over 31,000 Palestinians being murdered in Gaza is not enough. Apparently, Israel bombing Palestinian schools, hospitals, homes, bakeries isn't enough. Apparently, Israel deliberately, and this is key, this is not some natural phenomenon, deliberately engineering a famine that may well end up killing hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. Apparently, that is not enough for this Labor government to drop its support for the invasion of Gaza and drop its support for the State of Israel. So no sanctions or actions to stop Israel's genocide. In fact, all Labor has done is support Israel by allowing weapons to be exported to the country and refusing to even support South Africa's ICJ case at the International Court of Justice. But what this government has done while there is an engineered famine in Gaza is suspend and cut aid funding for 48 days to Palestine. That's what they did. No sanctions for Israel, but sanctions for Palestinians. That is truly remarkable. This was in a period, by the way, when the International Court of Justice found there was a plausible case for genocide in Gaza. And what did this Labor government do? Stop aid funding to Palestinians. And by the way, 80% of all the world's critical famine, it's in Gaza. And that's what the Labor government did. Not only that, but they temporarily suspended the visas of Palestinians fleeing this conflict and this genocide, but apparently no sanctions for Israel. Now, we know about the critical famine. This parliament knows, everyone in this parliament knows, the 31,000 people murdered, 13,000 of whom are children. And look, sometimes these numbers are hard to comprehend. The horror of it is hard to comprehend. But to give some perspective on just how horrific this is, the average number of kids in an Australian school is 420. That means that 30 schools' worth of Palestinian children have been killed. 30 schools. Think about the futures that these kids could have had. The loves, the relationships, the connections to their parents, all snuffed out. And this parliament can't even bring itself to oppose the invasion of Gaza and the genocide happening right now in Gaza, being carried out by the State of Israel, by the way, with weapons manufactured in Australia and exported to Israel.